Once upon a time, a kind young girl lived with her cruel stepmother. Every day, the stepmother made her do impossible chores, like carrying water with a leaky bucket and sorting piles of grains. One day, as the girl was crying, a kind old woman appeared. "I will help you," she said, waving her hand. The chores magically finished themselves. The old woman whispered, "Your stepmother will never change. Take this gold chest and leave tonight." The girl waited until dark and ran away with the chest. The girl walked until she found a beautiful castle. "Who lives here?" she wondered. She knocked on the grand doors, and kind servants welcomed her. The girl was given a lovely room and beautiful dresses. "You are the lady of this castle now," the servants said. She was finally happy. One day, a prince arrived at the castle. He was brave and kind, and they quickly became friends. Soon they fell in love. The prince had to leave for a short journey. "I will return and marry you," he promised. The girl gave him a ring to remember her. But a wicked spell was cast on the prince. When he reached his kingdom, he forgot all about the girl. Instead, he prepared to marry another princess. The girl waited and waited. When the prince did not return, she set off to find him, carrying only the gold chest. Inside the chest were 3 magical dresses. One as bright as the sun, one as silver as the moon, and one as sparkling as the stars. "These will help me," she thought. She arrived at the prince's castle, just as his wedding was being prepared. "I must remind him of his promise," she said. The girl offered the false bride a dress in exchange for a night outside the prince's room. "Fine," the false bride sneered. That night, the girl whispered to the sleeping prince, "Remember me. You promised to marry me." But he was under a spell and did not wake up. On the 3rd night, as she cried by his bed, a servant overheard and told the prince. This time, the spell broke, and he remembered everything. The prince sent the false bride away, and held the true bride's hands. "You are my only love," he said. "Forgive me." She smiled and they embraced. The prince and the true bride were married in a grand celebration. They lived happily ever after in the beautiful castle, where kindness and love always ruled.